Welcome back to Chamber Exchange, a TV show brought to you by our sponsor, Bank Hometown and St. Vincent Hospital. And here in our second segment, very pleased to have with us VeeraMogilicherla, who is the founder and president of CrossDigital. And Veera, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Tim, for having me.
Yeah, so maybe you could talk a little bit about what the business that you have, CrossDigital, and
Sure.
and how it works with other businesses.
Sure. CrossDigital is a platform where we build websites for all businesses, and that is connecting, engaging, also generating leads for them. I used to work for large corporations, and COVID hit in 2020 in May. I started this business strictly to help business to brand their online business, and that's the really reason why. Because every business has a good product or good service, but making them shine online is my goal to start this business.
Shine online.
Yeah.
Maybe you should tag that. Sounds like it's a good quote.
Yeah.
So you just mentioned something that's really interesting. I mean, COVID did have a devastating impact on certain sectors of the economy and businesses, and obviously a major health challenge. But one of the interesting things coming out of that is record numbers of businesses were created during and afterwards. And so you had a situation where you were working for a large company.
Yeah.
You saw an opportunity with more and more businesses having to go online and not being able to do business face to face.
Yeah.
So a lot of businesses rushed and had an immediate need.
Yes.
And you were able to help work with them to fill that.
Yes. Yeah, so I wanted to use my expertise in web development and also marketing area. That's how I started, having a team of people, developers and designers, to strictly focus on the businesses to really building their online presence and then marketing their services or products. I've done that number of businesses, and they liked what I was doing, and we kept on building.
And that's a really important distinction for a business to understand. I think many would recognize, yeah, I need a website.
Yeah.
But a website doesn't give you much if it's not being marketed, updated, and then having it communicate with other platforms.
Yeah.
And so, one of the things that you do is help with that, right?
Yeah.
This SEO, they call it search engine optimization. So maybe you could tell us, like, that suite of services that when you work with a client, yes, we'll work with you in creating or building or updating a website, but we need to be thinking about these other things.
Sure. A lot of businesses have websites, but not considered about how important the website need to be. The way it is branded, whether colors or design or content, whether it's connecting to the user or not, that's not considered most of the time. And also online, there are a lot of stringents by Google and search engines. Actually, they make sure that the websites are really performing well for the user, for all devices. And that was not the case. If you look at, they would say 70% of the websites were not performing well in Google Eye, and that's where people realized, we have to be online, we have to be right. Yep. And that's what I kept seeing the businesses looking into present themselves online. As you know, website is a really elevator pitch for your business. It just gives you 30 seconds to really attract the customer. If you don't do a good job on the website, then you lose them forever. Right. And that's what we do, actually, putting all the expertise and also considering what will connect the end user, what will connect the customers, and then make them engaged and also convert them into as customers. Right.
And you mentioned the word devices, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think traditionally and before the explosion of handheld phones and laptops and tablets, the website kind of was thought of as a something you'd see on a computer. Now they need to be able to show up in a consistent way that's in formats that meet the need that meet the requirements of those devices, right?
Yeah, I agree. And people are really checking in everywhere. Like tablets, people are often used. Mobile actually used to be like 10, 20%. Now 40%. Some cases actually is 50, 60%. If you're a restaurant owner, that really needs to be 60% mobile friendly. If not, then you are going to lose those customers, because you cannot click, you cannot check the pricing or the menu, then you're going to lose customers like that. So you have to be mindful of type of business and how the customers are coming. You can also really look at your analytics, Google Analytics, and look at what the traffic is, where they're coming from, how much time they're spending, how they're leaving.
Right.
By analyzing that, you can also see if you have a serious issue here.
And that's a service that you
That's a
provide
service we
to your
provide.
clients, right?
So we provide comprehensive service, like we look at a website, we evaluate at no cost for businesses, and then we provide a plan how to address that plan, whether it is a website, whether it is a search engine optimization, whether it's a direct mail. We provide a comprehensive plan for them at no cost.
Yep.
Then they can, choose what to do. I had instances where customers just built a website that was not doing anything. Mm-hmm. Then they came to us, and what should we do? I said, the problem is your website, because it was not well thought out with the content, with the design. Mm-hmm. Then we had to redesign the whole website, connect everything with the search engine optimization, keywords, content, meta descriptions, everything. That helped them increase 100% to 1,000% engagement. I've seen for instance, we built a website for Burlington Area Chamber of Commerce that had a good website,
right.
But they asked us to really come up with a plan, and we built the website for them, launched last year. The engagement increased and almost 300 to 1,000%.
Wow.
And we see engaged business owners coming onto the site.
Right. So one of the things I thought was interesting is, a lot of this is utilizing technology, and we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
rapidly changing. So
yeah.
If a business is out there delivering a good service, they don't necessarily have the time to understand the latest technological innovation on various devices and things. That's your job to do for them. But one of the things that you have in here, it's a little bit of an old school marketing piece, is you integrate direct mail into this.
Yes. So to be effective, business need to be effective. So we thought, I have a print background. I studied printing. I worked for printing. Even in fact, I worked for Worcester Telegram a while back and managing production there. But having the direct mail piece, when you generate leads through email or the website, you really want to go back to those customers, just address them with the direct mail piece, so that they can see the value we add. At least you can generate the leads that way also. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's why it will be more efficient if you put direct mail instead of sending to everybody. Right. And that's why we thought we should include the direct mail. That's been helping.
Good. So speaking of websites, we've got a couple minutes left. You've got a website. How do people go to that? And I think you've got some testimonials or stories on there.
Yeah. We have a lot of testimonials and also video testimonials on the website. We have a lot of case studies also from businesses. And if you're looking for a service or just to evaluate where you are at, just reach us at CrossDigital Marketing Agency at crossdma.com, or you can call us on the phone at 888-863-1150, or email us at digital@crossdma.com. Yeah. And you will be happy that you reached out to us. And there's no obligation, no fee. It's a free consultation.
Yeah, and you mentioned that. Yeah, so that you'll do that initial analysis and then lay out what it would be done and the cost. And I'm sure some things people can negotiate in terms of what they services.
Our goal is to really make the business shine, small business with the limited budgets we have, and take out all the worries about digital technologies, whether it's a website or SEO or email marketing, whatever the technology issues they may have, website hosting, security, we take care of all of them for them, so that they don't need to worry about anything related to websites or marketing, online marketing.
VeeraMogilicherla, founder and president of CrossDigital, thanks for being on and updating us on a really important service that you recognize born out of the pandemic, and CrossDMA, all one word, CROSSDMA.com, where people can go on and learn more and hear from successful customers.
Thank you. Thank you, Tim.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.
We're going to come back for our last segment of Chamber Exchange.
These days, you've got your hands full in life. That's why we help you bank simply and securely with tools like Face ID and Touch ID. It's why we make it easy to make purchases on the go and get cash back while you're at it. Why we help you quickly deposit checks wherever you are. And it's why we lend a hand with sending and receiving money right from your phone. So even when you're on the move, you can manage your finances. Bank Hometown. Unlock your potential.